Lyncia Dore. She is the chair of the Seniors Enrichment Program and a case manager at the Department of Social Services. Good morning, Lyncia, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure having you. So please give us some insight into the Seniors Enrichment Program.
Okay, the Seniors Enrichment Program is mandated to empower older persons through continuous education and to encourage active aging activities.
You said continuous education. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, what we do is put programs throughout the year, such as financial programs. We have also health education programs. And what we do is encourage seniors to come out of their house so that we can socialize them and engage them in activities to help them to continue their education and what they already know.
Is that challenging?
No, it's not. I have to thank our home care officers and our social assistance officers. What we do is outreach to the seniors. We print flyers, we visit their homes, we walk around, and we encourage them to come out and to have a good time with us.
So they're actually excited to leave their home?
Yes, they are.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right, so what has been the, well, let's say, most memorable experience for you working?
I would say all of our activities. All of our activities are always well attended, and we always have the seniors interacting.
Nice, nice. So how long has this program been in place?
2020 was the first start of the program.
Oh, look at you. 22 years. Oh, 2020, sorry.
2020, yes.
2 years. 2 years.
What has the feedback been like?
It's very great. Like yesterday, we had our PAHO Health Empowerment session, and the seniors are excited for our next activity.
Oh, wow. So tell us about some of the upcoming events.
The upcoming events, we have our food preparation and demonstration on October 20th at the St. Peter's Community Center, starting from 10 a.m. in collaboration with the Agro-Processing Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture. Also, we have our final activity, which is our Games Day at the St. Paul's Community Center on October 27th, starting at 10 a.m.
So what types of games will the seniors play?
We'll have bingo, chess, lime and spoon, pop the balloon.
Nice. Keeping them active. And all
Yes, yes.
I love it.
All right, so I'm curious to know, in terms of the engagement that you have not only with the seniors, but the family members of seniors, what do they say to you? How important is your work to them as well?
What they do, they encourage us to continue to have our activities throughout the year because the feedback they receive from the older persons is that they enjoy coming out of the house. They enjoy having our activities.
With older persons, the fact that they get older, they sometimes tend to feel like society would have discarded them. How important is it for us as the younger ones to continue to engage them, be it in conversation, to get some of their wisdom, just go and visit them? How important is it?
It is very important that we as the younger generation continue to empower our older persons through continuous education. We could recall their stories because most of the time older persons have stories and experiences from when they were younger and they enjoy telling us their stories.
Okay. So home visits and treating them.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff.
All right, so apart from highlighting the month of activities, what is the plan? What have we looked at for the year? What do we have to look forward to in 2023 even?
Okay, in 2023, where the ministry is planning to have our aging and disabilities unit, so they would then take over our seniors enrichment program. So I'm not sure of their activities that they are planning, but most likely what we do is we engage seniors to find out what type of activities they would like to do throughout the year.
Okay, that sounds good. I know that you mentioned education as one of the things that, you continue to do for seniors. Who are some of the facilitators that you've relied on?
Okay, so far we've had the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, we had the St. Kitts Nevis National Bank, we had Dr. Dwayne Archibald yesterday, we had our nutrition surveillance coordinator in the Ministry of Health, we had Delwayne Delaney, and lots of other persons.
This sounds like they're getting a range of education, so walk us through those topics again.
Okay, so we had our final information, we had our financial information session, we have exercise fitness activities, we have nutrition activities, and we also have the doctors speaking about the updated information about COVID-19 and the usefulness of boosters.
Okay, that one I can definitely see. Follow-up question for me would be, in terms of the financial information that you have to disseminate to seniors, what are some of the things that were specifically discussed?
Okay, what we discussed was, for example, the St. Kitts Nevis National Anguilla Bank have senior savings account. So they spoke about the interest rate, why it is important to save, and the St. Kitts, the credit union spoke about the indemnity plan, how important it is to have an indemnity plan to plan for the future.
I hear everything else but insurance. What about the insurance counterpart?
Well, they are planning to have an insurance session next year, hopefully, and then we will have our stakeholders to speak to the seniors.
So we don't make them feel like they're left out and they're not covered.
No, they're not left out at all.
Okay, good stuff. So how can the general public support these initiatives?
The general public can support the initiatives by sharing our activities on their social page. They can also, if they're interested, to help us to do more outreach to the seniors, because we have lots of other seniors to reach. Yesterday we had 108 seniors at our health empowerment session. So if we can have 150 seniors, we welcome everyone.
Cortensio normally has this thing about middle age, and I understand that you're on his screen. So just to make sure that I am okay with the age ranges here, since I'm getting middle age off, seniors, what ages do you cater for? What's the minimum?
The minimum we do is from 62.
62.
62.
Do you see that? Some middle age is 60 now. As I told you, I wanted it to be 65. But yeah.
Yeah, that's retirement age.
It's still in the middle, which is good because we still have time to retire and do good stuff. And you see now with all these programs, we can keep ourselves fit.
Yes, to keep yourself active.
Exactly.
Active.
Brain and all.
I wanted to know what types of things specifically the seniors were engaged in on that front.
Okay, so on yesterday's PAHO health session, we had Dr. Dwayne Archibald. He spoke about the updated information about COVID-19 and the boosters. Then we had Mrs. Latoya Matthew Duncan, who gave nutritional tips for the seniors. And then we had Delroy Delaney now. We had our exercise, senior-friendly exercise.
That's what I want to know about. Exactly. That right there. So
Yes.
senior-friendly exercises, what do they look like?
They were like this, you're pushing up your hand, they could watch TV while they're doing little exercises, they could flex their feet, they could twist their body, bend it, do little stretches just to keep the blood flowing.
Okay. So anything that anybody can do, even Cortez.
My co-host, yes. So you mentioned the program is going to move on eventually.
Yes.
Will you still be involved? And how long have you been part of this society that you're in?
Well, I'm not sure of the activities or the structure of the Aging and Disabilities Unit, but of course, if they need me, I am always readily available. And I have served in this capacity from January of 2022.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're new. A few months in.
Yes.
Right, but you've been here for a while, obviously. January, you've been dealing with youth, elderly, forgive me, for a few months. What are some of the lessons that you've taken away on a personal level?
On a personal level, I've taken away that seniors need to feel important, they need to feel needed.
Do you have any final words in honor of the month of the elderly that you'd like to share with the general public? If so, that is your camera. Look right into it.
Yes, the final words I'll have. I'd first like to mention the theme of the International Day of Older Persons is resilience in older persons in a changing community. So we always have to know that things change and we have to empower ourselves and engage ourselves with the seniors.
Thank you so much for the work that you do. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Yes.
Very engaging conversation indeed. It's been our pleasure. All right, we'll be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN.